Many men believe that flaunting wealth or status is the key to winning a woman's heart, thinking that expensive cars and lavish dinners will leave her breathless. Yet, what truly resonates is authenticity and kindness. Women often seek emotional connection over material displays. They value a genuine conversation, shared laughter, and thoughtful gestures. Misconceptions abound as men chase superficial markers of success, unaware that vulnerability and sincerity are the traits that truly leave a lasting impression. Yo, fellas, this one's gonna sting a bit, but you need to hear it. There are things men do thinking, yeah, this is gonna impress her. But in reality, women are either rolling their eyes, getting turned off, or texting someone else. Today, we're diving deep into 10 things men think impress women, but actually don't, and what you should do instead. This is that real, no-fluff game. Let's get into it. 1. Bragging about money. What men think. If I talk about my income, my car, my Rolex, or how I travel first class, she'll be all over me. Reality, confidence is attractive, but bragging comes off as insecure. She's not impressed. She's wondering what you're overcompensating for. What works instead? Subtle abundance. Let her discover your success naturally. Carry yourself like a man who doesn't need to prove anything. Let your life speak, not your mouth. Being overly nice just to please her. What men think. If I say yes to everything she wants, never argue, and treat her like a queen from day one, she'll love me forever. Reality. That's not being kind. That's being a doormat. Women are repelled by men who have no spine. She doesn't want a servant. She wants a man with his own values. What works instead? Respect her, but stand your ground. Challenge her when necessary. Be kind, but authentically you, not a people-pleaser trying to earn her affection. 3. Posting gym selfies or shirtless pics. Constantly. What men think. If I show off my six-pack, she'll know I'm sexy and want me instantly. Reality. A few might bite, but most women think, oh great, another guy obsessed with his reflection. What works instead? Yes, take care of your body. Be fit, but be discreetly sexy, not thirsty. Let her notice your body when you're with her, not scream it through every Instagram story. 4. Buying her attention with expensive gifts. What men think. If I buy her a designer bag or take her to a 5-star dinner, she'll know I'm serious. Reality. Real talk. If you're using gifts early, it feels like transactional affection. She might take the bag and never return your calls. What works instead? Make her feel valued, not bought. Give thoughtful attention before material things. Show her your character before your wallet. 5. Talking too much about past women. What men think. If I talk about all the girls I've had, she'll think I'm high value. Reality, she's not thinking you're a catch. She's thinking you're emotionally unavailable or full of yourself. She'll feel like just another name on your list. What works instead? Let her feel like she's one of one, not one of many. Be mysterious about your past, but present with her. 6. Acting tough and emotionless. What men think. If I never show emotion, never admit I'm hurt, I'll look alpha and strong. Reality. That's not strength. That's emotional immaturity. Most women admire a man who can express his emotions in a grounded, masculine way. What works instead? Emotional control doesn't mean emotional suppression. Be emotionally intelligent. Know when to speak from the heart without falling apart. 7. Constantly flexing status symbols. What men think. If I name-drop celebrities I met, flash my watch, show my fancy apartment view, she'll be hooked. Reality. All she sees is ego inflation. It screams, I need attention. What works instead? Have status. Cool. Keep it low-key confident. That's what separates the boys from the real men. Women are drawn to quiet power. 8. Over-sexualizing conversations. Early. What men think. If I let her know I'm freaky and bring up sex early, she'll get turned on. Reality. If she hasn't shown interest yet, you just look desperate. Worse, she'll feel unsafe or objectified. What works instead? Build tension, not pressure. Flirt playfully, read her responses. Seduction is a slow cook, not a microwave. 9. Talking only about yourself. What men think. If I dominate the conversation with my achievements, she'll see how impressive I am. Reality. You sound like a podcast, and not a good one. She feels unseen. What works instead? Ask powerful questions. Let her speak. Then drop insights about you naturally, in response, not by force. 10. Acting like a bad boy, just for show. What men think. If I act distant, cold, and careless, she'll chase me. Reality. A woman might chase once, but then she'll realize she's dealing with a man who's emotionally unavailable, and dip out. What works instead? You can have edge, mystery, and masculine energy without being an a-hole. Be calm, assertive, grounded, not toxic. Reality check. Here's the cold truth, bro. Women are not impressed by surface-level nonsense. They're attracted to authentic confidence, integrity, presence, leadership, and real emotional awareness. If you're putting on a show, you might get her attention, but you'll never get her respect or her heart. Closing game. Let me flip the script. Instead of asking, what will impress her? Ask, what makes me magnetic without trying? That's where the game really starts. That's when you stop chasing and start attracting. So here's your challenge for the week. Stop leading with your money, muscles, or fake alpha image, and start leading with your masculine core. Be real but elevated, calm but confident, mysterious but intentional. That's what leaves her thinking about you long after the date ends. Drop a comment. What's something you used to think impressed women, but you realized it didn't? Or better yet, share what's actually worked for you. Smash that like button, subscribe for more real-world game. Turn on notifications, because next week's video, we're diving into what actually turns women on, psychologically and emotionally. Don't try to impress her. Be the man she can't ignore.